You don't know the things I kill. It's not my way, it's just my will. Everything I done can't come around to haunt me. Everything about me starts to run. Most of the world is dying all around me. Everything I own, I know I bought. You can't see the black inside. Saves the flesh, but it scars the pride. Anytime I run, I come right back again. Thinking all the time spent so confused. Looking back at Hi, everybody.
Palabra.
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Hi,
Welcome
Professor Feather.
to From the Slab. Hi, Professor Feather 11, not to be confused with the other 10. Hey, it's Raidus Dude.
I am scary.
He is very scary. Delilah plays the dead girl is here. Oh, we're getting the usual suspects here so far. I'm happy about it. Here's to you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I had all the whiskey. I had all the whiskey last night, so I'm down to Fresca.
Fresca? You have Fresca?
Yeah.
Isn't that like grapefruit?
Yeah.
Tasting?
Yep.
I don't know if I'm allowed to have that now.
Hi, Jonesy.
Is that Jonesy?
Yeah. We're doing her movie.
Jonesy, we are doing her movie.
We're doing her movie. She better be here.
Very good to see you all so far. How's your week been, bud?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty drunk. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
Drunk is good. Drunk
Yeah.
is good. Drunk is good. Tab is like Fresca. No, Tab is not like Fresca.
No, not even close.
Tab is like
Piss.
Dr. Pepper.
No.
Dr. Pepper urine.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go with that.
Tab is a cola.
Yeah.
It's like if it was like a cola that was made directly out of Sweet and Low.
All right.
Tab. I got to get a webcam that doesn't make me look like I'm dead.
How are you doing, Brian? How was your week?
My week was very eventful. A lot of things happened. All worked out well, and I lived to tell the tale, sir. Very happy, and
Awesome.
it was good. We just released a new single.
I heard it. It was nice.
Cool.
I enjoyed it very much.
It's actually now. Unfortunately, I got it to the distributor a little late, but it's starting to pop up even today on some of the streaming services. I know it's on Amazon right now.
All
So
right.
if you're looking, you'll find it.
Hello, Jackie.
Jackie Christ, superstar. She's got her own little theme song now, which is really good. All right. Well, this week's movie was picked by our own Jonesy after winning last week with Chris.
Yes.
It is Tucker and Dale versus Evil. This movie was a very fun movie.
I very much enjoyed it.
And I would be hard-pressed if so if anybody didn't enjoy it, to be honest with you. But hey, maybe some people are just like that. You ready to tell the nice people about it?
Yeah, not everybody enjoys comedy in their horror, and vice versa.
True.
Not a lot of people like horror in their comedy.
Professor Feather enjoyed it.
So, shall we get on with it?
We shall get on with it. Let's get started.
Right. So, Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah.
So we open up with a some video of a reporter and a cameraman, very found footagey, going through the woods, and they see a disfigured gentleman come at them and kill them. And then we cut to black, and then it goes 3 days earlier. We meet a group of college kids going camping in West Virginia, and most of them are assholes. And they see two rednecks driving a truck, and they kind of scared of them because they look weird, and they run into them again at a gas station, and that's the title, Tucker and Dale. And Tucker's just bought his dream vacation home deep in the woods,
as you do.
So, and Dale is quite smitten with one of the college kids, Allison. And Tucker's like, hey, just go talk to her. And he's like, no. He's shy, and he doesn't think very highly of himself. So, on the way to the cabin, they're pulled over by the sheriff, and they're warned about the dangers in the area. So Tucker and Dale arrive at their cabin. They begin repairing it, doing some work because they have beams falling down and just general hazards in and around the cabin.
General hazards reporting for duty, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the college kids are camping nearby, pretty much on the same property. And one of them, dude named Chad, starts telling a story about the Memorial Day massacre that happened 20 years ago, where a hillbilly just massacred a whole group of kids. So then after the scary stories, they decide to go skinny dipping. And while they're skinny dipping, Tucker and Dale are out fishing at night. And they notice Allison up on the rocks, and they're like, "Hey, be careful!" And she falls. She hits her head, falls in the water. Like, she's not coming up. So they decide to go rescue her. And as they're saving her from drowning, the rest of the college kids infer that she's being kidnapped. So they run away because they're like, "Hey, we've got your friend." And they're like, "Nope." And they hightail it out of there. So Allison wakes up in the cabin, and she's scared shitless. Dale's trying to bring her breakfast, and she thinks she's been kidnapped. And Dale clears it up. He's like, "Hey, we saved you from drowning. You're safe. You should rest. We want to go help you find your friends." So they become kind of friends. And then the other kids are like, "We got to save Allison from these psychopaths." And one of them runs to the truck to go find the police. And Dale and Allison are becoming friends, playing board games, and Tucker's out there doing actual work, which is why they're there. And he's trying to saw this stump, and he saws into a hornet's nest, and they attack him. and he's got the chainsaw, and he starts running with the chainsaw from the Hornets, and the kids mistake it for Tucker chasing after them maniacally with the chainsaw. So they start running through the woods, and
Yes, they do.
one of the kids accidentally impales himself on a broken tree, and he dies.
That's how. If I had a nickel for every time that happened to me,
Right.
I'm just saying I have a shitload of nickels.
So the rest of the kids they see their dead friend, and they're like, oh my god, we're in a survival situation here. So the kids follow Tucker and Dale back to the cabin, and they see Allison helping out with chores. They're digging a hole for the outhouse, and they infer, oh, they're making her dig her own grave. So they all have the weapons. One of them has a makeshift spear, and they're like, he runs at Dale with the spear, and falls into the hole and impales himself. And during the melee, Dale accidentally knocks Allison out with the shovel.
As you do.
As you do.
This poor girl in her head.
So, and then one of the other kids lunges at Tucker. Tucker ducks, and he runs face first into the wood chipper. So Tucker and Dale were trying to figure out what's going on here, because in their minds, one kid just jumped headfirst into a wood chipper, and the other just impaled himself with a spear. They think they're intentionally killing themselves as some sort of suicide pact, and they get scared because they're like, "Should we call the police?" Well, they're not going to believe us. They're going to think we killed all these kids. So the one that went to find the police comes back with the sheriff, and the sheriff's like, I think you killed all these people. And he leans on a beam in the cabin, and a broken piece of wood comes down and nails itself in his face.
Pretty badly too.
Yeah. So sheriff dies. Yeah. So as after the sheriff dies, the kids grab the sheriff's gun and start shooting at the cabin. And so Tucker's like, Dale, shoot the nail gun at him. I'm gonna run around and try to save the dog, because they had taken Dale's dog hostage. And
bastards.
And the kids they take Tucker, because they find him as he's trying to free the dog. He frees the dog, but he in turn gets captured, and they tie him upside down from a tree, and they cut off 2 of his fingers, send him to Dale and Allison, saying, now we have your friend.
Yeah, right. Hold on. First off, not the dog. Leave the dog alone.
Yeah.
Second,
dog's innocent.
Why'd you take 2 fingers? 1 would suffice.
Yeah. Well,
just saying.
These kids aren't playing with the full deck.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
So
all right.
Dale leaves to rescue Tucker, and 2 of the kids come back to try to save Allison. And Allison's trying to explain the situation. Is like, look, I wasn't abducted. They saved me from drowning. And they're like, no, this has got to be Stockholm syndrome. And then Tucker and Dale come back, and Allison's trying to, diffuse the situation and have a calm discussion. And Chad, the lead asshole, starts telling a story about the Memorial Day massacre that it was a true story and that his mother was the only survivor. And she gave birth to him not long after that incident when she was institutionalized. So two of the kids outside see all this happening, and they're like, they've captured Chad. We have to go in and save him. So they break in and they start a fire. And Tucker, Dale, and Allison escape. Everybody else is caught in the fire. And the cabin burns down. And Chad is the only survivor. He comes out, half burnt. And he's vowing revenge. And Tucker, Dale, and Allison get in the truck and take off. But then they crash. And Tucker is pretty injured. He's laying outside the truck and he's bleeding out. Allison's gone. Dale just comes to, and Tucker's like, he took her. You have to go save her. Forget about me. Go, save her and ask her out. So
as you do. I mean, that's and in that order too. Because if you ask her out and then save her, great. But if she says no,
it doesn't work. Doesn't work.
I don't know. It feels it's a little forced.
So Dale tracks Chad and Allison to an old sawmill, and Chad has tied up Allison to one of the conveyors with a saw blade at the end of it. Like a Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon.
Just like that.
Yeah. So Dale and Chad get into a fight. Dale is able to free Allison, and they escape upstairs, and they start seeing some old newspaper clippings, and they see the one about the Memorial Day massacre, and they see that the killer that they had caught looks an awful lot like Chad, and it turns out Chad is half hillbilly. Yeah. Big twist. Big twist.
Plot twist.
So Chad is able to break into the upstairs room that they're in, and Dale remembers that Chad's allergic to chamomile tea, so he throws a box of chamomile tea in his face, and he falls out the window and apparently dies. Police and news crew arrive, and they report that it was an apparent suicide pact and a deranged killer. And it looks like that the cameraman and the reporter were the same from the opening scene of the movie.
I don't know. I don't know why they hate on him.
Yeah, can't please anybody.
No.
So Tucker is recovering in a hospital bed, so he turns out fine. And Dale, he had reattached one of the right fingers and
the other
one of the wrong fingers.
One of them was from one of the girls who got hit with the weed whacker, I believe.
Yes. So Dale tells Tucker that him and Allison are going bowling. And then the next scene, we see Allison and Dale bowling. And Dale tells his friend, his other hillbilly friend, he's like, hey, go talk to the girl. Just be yourself. And he knocks out a girl. And then Dale and Allison share a kiss. And that's Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Very good, Chris. Very good. Thank you so much. Good stuff. Good stuff. I got to tell you. So before we get into this, if you are in the chat and you've seen this movie, what do you think about it? Let us know. We want your opinion.
What'd you think of this movie, Brian?
I loved it. It was so nice and easy to watch. It was definitely that popcorn flick you're looking for, and it was funny, and all the beats, it hit all the beats correctly. And it was really it was a good damn movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just and Dale is adorable.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just adorable when he goes in, and when he goes in the morning and she starts screaming, and he's got the tray and he's like, "Oh, I guess you don't like pancakes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
I should have asked.
And he leaves, and then he's like, "I should have asked. Oh, I'm so stupid." Yeah, the actor who plays Tucker, what's his name?
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, he's always very good.
Yes.
Let's see. It was a fun watch, Delilah. I mean, I have recommended this movie over the years to many people, to be honest with you. He froze. You froze.
You froze.
You froze.
You froze.
I didn't freeze. I'm warm.
Yeah, I love the hell out of this movie. It was great.
It was really good. If you're in the chat, or if you're watching on a replay, first off, if you're watching on a replay, thank you very much. We're happy you came and you're watching. And if you're in the chat, thank you very much. I'm glad you know what time it is, and and show up on time, and that's cool. But yeah, if you have not seen this movie, you definitely need to, because it's one of those movies like it's just as good a horror comedy as Shaun of the Dead, as far as I'm concerned. Or
easily.
It was of that caliber. It just has everything to it.
It was also unique because it was turning the whole, lost in the woods, deranged killer trope on its head too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You haven't really seen that before.
No, you really haven't. I mean, you've seen plenty of movies with red herrings. You know what I mean? You've seen plenty of movies where, it's almost like a whodunit kind of thing, but not like this.
But even then, there wasn't like, other than the reveal of the half hillbilly thing, there really wasn't, like, everything was out in the open. There wasn't a lot to be, twisted or anything. It was just a straight ahead plot.
Oh, it was definitely a straight ahead plot, and it was good, and it didn't dick around at all. It just it went right into it, and it had a good feel to it. Hold on, we gotta listen to this guy. So my question is, why haven't you clicked that share button yet? Go ahead and do it. We want to see more people in here. We want to talk to your friends. We want to talk to you. I want you guys fighting with each other over things. This is going to be fun. Click the share button. All right, yes, that guy, I don't know who he is. He gets more handsome every week, though. That's the truth. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I give this both horns up. And if I could do horns with any other parts of my body, I would probably put them up too.
Oh, much agreed. Much agreed.
I thought
I absolutely loved it.
So yeah, don't forget to share this with your friends. We're gonna play a little game here in a little while, and we're gonna pick next week's movie. This movie, I gotta tell you, I'm always excited when this movie comes across my eyeballs. It's a good damn movie. So, is it time for the horrible thought of the week?
It is time for the horrible thought of the week.
Here we go. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. We forgot the guy. We forgot our guy. I hope you didn't read that. Here we go. I still love him. I still love that guy. I
He's
love
just a
the
happy guy.
He is a happy guy. So it's time for our horrible thought of the week. Every week, we try to ask a question or, pose something so that way we can get you guys in the chat and find out, how you think about things. Because it's important, because we love you. So here we go. Horrible thought of the week. Okay, so you're a college kid and you see your friend being dragged out of the water by a couple of hillbillies. They call you to tell you that they got your friend. Would you run away or try to see if she needs help? And how long before you beat the shit out of the clearly mentally ill douchebag that wears the polo shirt and keeps saying not to call the cops? Yeah, I want to know how twisted you are, Paula. That is for sure. Yeah, chat, what do you think? Would you run away or would you try to help her? I mean, even if you thought that they were doing something nefarious, you could have found out really easily that they weren't. So that's okay. Professor Feather 11 says he would help the girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's true. How long though before you just beat the shit out of that other guy?
It wouldn't have gotten that far.
Very good. No, it definitely would have. It would have been 3 seconds. Like literally, I would have not listened to that guy like at all.
Yeah, I also tend to not associate with people that pop their polo shirt collar.
Yeah, that's true. Anybody else got anything to say?
If you're popping your collar on your polo shirt, you deserve everything that's coming to you.
Anything that happens to you.
Yes.
Anything. Hi, it's Audrey's here. Hello, Audrey. How are you? Good to see you.
But definitely help the girl.
Help
see
the
if she
girl.
needs help. It was the entire movie was obviously a misunderstanding, and so much carnage could have been bypassed just by saying, "Hey, is everything okay?"
Yeah, it really, honestly, hey, we got your friend, does not seem all that threatening to me. It really doesn't. Although she looks unconscious, they were pulling her out of the water.
Yep. Although to be fair, Tucker and Dale could have said, "Hey, we saved your friend."
Yeah.
I mean, so many misunderstandings.
Yeah, I think the general consensus is to help the girl.
Yeah.
And honestly,
the girl.
Granted, it wouldn't have made for a good movie, but the movie would have pretty much ended there.
Yeah,
and
help the girl beat the douchebag.
Beat the douchebag up.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
Yeah, he deserves everything. Everything is coming to him.
Everything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good.
I guess the anaphylactic shock didn't.
No. He was tugging on that inhaler the whole movie.
Yep.
And it kept making me have to use my inhaler. Because I was just watching him like, anyway, it's fine. So I guess that's about it for Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Once again, it was a great movie. Please do yourself a favor and watch it because it was definitely worth seeing. And
absolutely.
I also like the fact that there was a lot of gratuitous violence and gore, not a whole lot of gratuitous nudity.
There was none.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could have easily done that, and I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah, it would have cheapened the comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Because then it would have turned into a Varsity Blues scary movie kind of situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed. So
this is a tasteful horror comedy, damn it.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
All right. So,
New
I guess
game.
it's new game tonight. New game tonight. Let's see how this one fares. Here we go. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Test of Time. Good stuff. All right, boys and girls in the chat, and to you, Chris, let me explain this game. Okay, so this game, I will name an obscure horror movie, and you have to guess what decade it was released. You don't have to guess the year, the decade in which it was released. It sounds like it might be easy, but you're only guessing from the title because these are pretty obscure horror movies.
All right.
So, chat, it is now time for you guys to vote who you think's going to win. If you think Chris, if you think Chris will get more right than wrong, then put Chris in there. If you think that I will stump him more than he gets right, then vote for me. At the end of it all, you get put on the wheel of names, and you get to pick next week's movie if you get into this. You know, if you get picked on the wheel. All right, it's good. We got a bunch of votes, right? Looks like it's about even, but I can't really read.
It's 3-2 at this point.
3-2. Anybody else? Anybody else want to chime in? I know we got a couple other people in here. So,
Ray, you got to take this seriously.
Ray, one or the other, Bubba. Come on, Ray. He can do it. I know he knows how to do it.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
All right, there we go.
Nobody has confidence in me. Thank you.
That's okay. So do we have anybody else, or are we gonna close it up? Oh, Jackie Christ, superstar.
Give it another 45 seconds ish.
45 seconds ish.
Yeah. I saw the menu the other day.
So did I.
How'd you like it?
I thought it was okay.
Oh, I loved it.
I didn't love it. I didn't hate it by any means. It was a good movie. It was really well done. It just was a little bland.
Like the food?
Yeah, I like the food. Yeah, Chris, you did win last time. It does.
Yeah, I'm aiming to do it again.
He is. He's going for. He wants to be in the playoffs.
Yeah. All right. So that's
all right.
That's it. All right, let's play the game.
It's bound to pay out eventually. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. All right. So there are a total of 21. So you need to get
11.
11. All right.
I don't know what that means.
I do, and I wasn't going to go there. So here we go. You have to remember, you have to just give me the decade. So just to further explain, you could do whatever it is. Obviously, it's really easy until you get to the 2000s. But if you said the 2000s and then 2010s, or 2020. Yeah, okay, so there we go.
Yeah.
First movie, Spiral.
$2020s.
No, 2000s. Came out in the year 2000.
Well, there was another movie called Spiral that came out in 2020. But okay. Okay, this next one, Possession, not The Possession.
Possession.
it.
Possession.
That's it.
Not the possession. Possession.
Just possession.
Yeah.
90s.
Oh, it's a tough game, isn't it? 1981 it came out.
Oh, all right.
And they're all over the place, by the way. So,
Right.
question number 3 movie, The Man Who Laughs. The Man Who Laughs.
40s.
You were close. 1928.
Oh, I have heard of that one.
Okay. 4. Who Can Kill a Child?
That's the name of a fucking movie?
Yeah, bro. They're all obscure. Who can
could
kill
a
who can kill a child?
who can kill a child?
Yes.
60s.
1976.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is a tough one, bro.
Yeah.
Number 5. Paper House. Paper
80s.
House.
80s.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Very good. The Midnight Meat Train.
Ooh, 2000s.
Yes. Very good.
I like that movie.
It is a good movie.
That's
But
great.
it was one of those that, like, it's kind of ambiguous when it came out. So,
Yeah.
you know. All right, here's the next one. 7. The Innocents. Innocent with a T, not.
Okay. 90s.
1961. All right, number 8. The Addiction. Vampire movie called The Addiction.
2010s.
1995. All right.
Not doing so hot.
Not doing so hot, but you're not doing bad.
Oh
You
no,
got
I'm
a couple.
doing bad. I'm doing
You
very
got a
bad.
couple. You got a couple.
Yeah.
9. Lake Mungo.
Mungo.
Lake Mungo.
90s.
2008. 10. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
In the Realm of the Senses.
In the realm of the senses. 70s.
Yep, absolutely. 1976. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Don't Look Now. Don't Look Now.
2020s.
No. 1973. Number 12, Session 9.
2000s.
Yes, absolutely.
Terrible movie.
Number 13. It wasn't that great, no. The Girl Next Door, and not the one about the porn star.
Yeah.
Number 13 is The Girl Next Door.
90s.
I said not the one with the porn star.
That was in the 2000s, but yeah, that's why I said 90s. What was it?
2007.
Ah,
Okay.
that
All
could
right.
be the same year.
Yeah, it probably could have been. All right. Number 14, The Company of Wolves. The Company of Wolves.
70s.
No. 1984. Where are we at?
10-4.
4.
This
Okay.
could be game point.
All right. Now pay attention because you just want to you just really listen to the titles. They do give them away somehow. 15 is Deathline.
Death Line.
Deathline. Hint, I believe it's a movie about trains.
60s.
1972.
Yeah. All right, it's game point.
Game point.
Good game.
Game point. Good game.
Good game.
And,
Good
and
game.
I mean, is it a good game? We
Yeah,
may
I
never
liked
play it
it.
again.
I liked
But
it.
really, honestly, I didn't expect you to know any of these movies.
I knew quite a few.
And there was a couple more I put at the end that I figured you might have a little bit more of a clue on. In case it was going to come down to a game point, I wanted you to kind of have a fair thing. But instead, I am the winner.
You are the winner.
Yes. Hey, Alexa, play La Cucaracha.
La Cucaracha single version by Louis Armstrong on Amazon Music.
Good game, Brian.
All right. Woo! I won. Woo!
You are the winner.
I am the wiener. And they love me for it. All of the love for me.
Yes.
I win. But I don't want to gloat. So,
Shake it, don't break it. Don't break it, Brian.
all right. All right. So it's time to go to the Wheel of Names, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
And see which one of you gets to pick next week's movie. So who do we got?
We got Professor Feather, Audrey, Paula,
Three. Paula.
Rainus, and Jackie.
Greatness. Jackie Christ. Superstar. All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and share it so you guys don't think that I'm going to just, set this up or rig it. Share screen. So let's share screens with this. And here's the Wheel of Names, sponsored by nobody tonight, which is good because we're not sponsored by anybody. This is a tense moment. Are you ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. Drum roll. Here we go. Wow, that wheel's a spinning, ain't it? It's a spinning. Who's going to be winning? Is it? Is it? Yes, it is.
Yes, Jackie
It is
Christ
Jackie
Superstar.
Christ Superstar. Jackie Christ Superstar, FTW. Very good. Jackie, you have won the grand prize of getting us next week's movie, which I'm very excited for.
I'm cautious.
Are you cautious?
I'm very cautious.
Well,
Because I know who else is in that room.
I know who else is in that room too. And yeah, I get it. Oh my gooses. Yeah. So, but that's okay. Doesn't matter at this point.
See?
What? Tony's going to pick. Yeah, we knew it. Jackie, yay, yay, yay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to break it. I know, Jackie, you could actually pick one, and that would be okay too. We don't mind.
What are we going to watch, Tony?
What are we watching?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, party's here.
Party's
Just
here.
in time.
He's a little, a little bit late, but he's always on time.
Ooh.
What, we get a movie yet? I'm trying to.
Movie.
What do we got?
Monster Squad.
Monster Squad. Is that Fred Savage?
No.
Are you sure?
I am positive that is not Fred Savage.
Okay.
You are thinking Little Monsters.
Little Monsters. Oh,
with Howie
Monster.
Mandel. This is Monster Squad. Wolfman's got nards.
Okay.
This is Mummy came in my room.
I get it. Well, the mummy comes wherever he wants to. He's the mummy.
Creature ate my Twinkie.
Oh my God. Stop it now. Stop it with the dirty. All right, so Monster Squad
see this abuse.
And this is awesome because we are willing to watch anything anyway. So Monster Squad sounds like it could be fun.
Have you seen the Monster Squad before, Brian?
I have, but I think I was a little monster back then.
You were never a little monster.
I was never a little monster. I was always a big monster. Let's see. Mike Partee. I hate Chris. All right.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, have fun next week. I will. We will. And I will miss you too. Paula, by the way, is going on Shiprock. We are not going, so we are all saying, have fun.
Bon voyage.
Enjoy yourself. Bon voyage.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what you got coming up next week or this week?
Oh, this week. What do I have? Oh, the Thrown Together is going to be at Papa Joe's on Saturday night.
Papa Joe's!
Papa Joe's on Whitfield Avenue.
On Whitfield Avenue.
12:30, I believe.
I know you would take all of us, Paula. 12:30?
8:30 to 12:30.
8:30 to 12:30, Papa Joe's. Very cool. Is that the only thing you have going on this week?
That's all. That's the only thing I got going on.
That's amazing. You usually have got 6 or 7 things going on.
Yeah, I know. Taking it easy this weekend.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Good. It'll be a fun show, I'm sure.
Always a fun show.
Always a fun show. That's what I say.
Goddamn right.
Goddamn right.
Even with a drummer that hates me.
Why does he hate you?
I don't know.
He don't hate you. He loves you. Not as much as he loves me. He loves me. We cuddle.
Yeah, and I guess yeah, me and Party got to do some Songaholics recording as well.
Oh, good. Very good.
Yeah,
It'll be a lot of fun, man. Sounds like you got
usually is.
Sounds like you got a good week coming up.
Yeah. What do you got coming up this week?
Well, I've got a very busy week, actually, for once. Not for once. Back again, I guess. First thing.
I didn't say it.
I didn't say it either. I check your Powerball ticket. So I'm going to put this in the chat. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., I'm doing an interview for Osmond's Morning Chat. And I'll be talking a little bit about the single that we got coming out and what shows we have upcoming and such. And that's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It's going to be a live stream. I put in the chat the link that you can go to tomorrow morning. Not saying anybody's going to get up and watch this shit at 9 a.m. I'm just saying if you do, it could be fun. I don't know what's going on, but I will be drinking coffee and I might not be wearing clothes. That's all I'm saying because it's 9 a.m. Then this weekend, we are playing in Melbourne, Florida on Friday.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's cool, right? Hold on, let me pull up the...
Nice 3-hour tour.
Yes. It's a nice 3-hour tour, but that's not all we got. So hold on. So we will be in Melbourne, Florida at the East Coast Metal Fest 2. It's at Sully's Backstreet Bar in Melbourne, Florida. Show starts at, it says doors are open at 5 p.m. and it's going to be, there's going to be tattoos and free tattoos given out and all sorts of stuff. It'll be a free event, live stream by Florida Metal Radio on YouTube, and an art bazaar. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's on sponsored by Old Smoky Moonshine, Indian River Entertainment, and Florida Metal Radio Extreme Music Scene. Then on Saturday night, we will be in Jacksonville, Florida at Jack Rabbit's Live for the Legion's Blind CD release party. We'll be playing there with obviously Legion's Blind, and they've got a great new CD out. And we're also playing with Surviving September, and that starts at 8 p.m. at Jack Rabbit's. So that's what's going on this weekend.
Very cool.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what we got. The link for tomorrow is pinned at the bottom, Jackie says. All right. A 3-hour tour. It's true.
Yeah.
It's a double. This weekend's going to be a lot of fun. I hope I survive it because Ray's a party animal these days. And that's okay. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. We love our Jacksonville people. They're really cool. Very nice. Melbourne, we've only been there a few times, but it's kind of fun. I like the Space Coast,
Yeah.
It's pretty good over that way. And really, honestly, and then tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., there is the Osmond interview. And then tomorrow night, we have the dude checking at 8:30. Although we should probably push that shit off till 9. I don't know why we don't, but we do. We're doing it at 8:30. And so we'll be right here. Everywhere you're seeing it on right now, we'll be here tomorrow at 8:30 and doing the dude check-in. And we'll go over a lot of stuff that we've got coming up for the next 2 months. And maybe going over a little bit more of the details of the Hemlock Tour and other things we have coming up.
And if you're not in Jacksonville on Saturday, come out to Papa Joe's.
Absolutely, I would. If I was not in Jacksonville, I'd be at Papa Joe's.
Yay.
Because I love you guys. I think you guys are very fun and entertaining.
Yay.
And that's the point of being an entertainer. All right. Well, how did we do on time? Close enough?
Close enough.
All right.
It was tight.
It was tight.
It was
like
tight.
A tiger?
Yeah.
Tight like a tiger? Good stuff.
Love you guys.
All right, guys. Thanks so much.
Watch the Monster Squad. Rewatch the Monster Squad. It's only 35 years old.
Yeah, it's good. Everybody in that movie is now fully grown or dead.
Some are dead.
Some are dead. And some are living.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming. And good night to all of you. Hope to see you again next week as we go over the Monster Squad. And tell your friends about it. Okay, as always, we'll get some more people in here. We'll get this jam, and you guys can argue amongst each other or talk happy thoughts. So either way, It'll all work. Chris, thanks for everything as usual, man. You are the best, bro.
You're the best.
You're the freaking best, bro.
Oh.
So thank you very much. All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.